On my journey into bridal, I'm learning that there are many things that make a bride-to-be's face light up.
You can ice skate on this thing.
Yeah, you did good.
You did good.
The ring she's been given by her beloved.
I don't know who would be excited to wake up and see this every morning. I mean, let's be honest.
The pure wonder of trying on dresses in the country's biggest bridal salon. How many dresses do you think you sell a year?
Oh, I know exactly how many we sell.
Okay, so don't give me an average. Give me the real number.
And the wow factor that hits her when she finds the right dress.
You find something that's you and it brings you out and it just goes, bam.
But brides haven't always had this much choice. Before the rise of couture in the 90s, they were mostly limited to the style of the day. That can look a bit dated in your wedding album later. Ramona Cabeja is based in New York, and her wedding gowns are on the wish list of many modern brides-to-be.
What a view. That's New York for you.
She has a reputation for classic, timeless gowns that are inspired by icons of style, like Jackie Kennedy Onassis and Princess Grace.
My goal is to create a design that will be in style not only today, but also 30 years from now. And we all have friends that have said, oh my God, what made me think of wearing that dress? Like even Princess Diana, for example, in her biography, stated that whenever she was showing her wedding album to her friends, she would put the wedding album on her lap, and she would cross her arms like this, and she'd go, oh dear God, please let the dress shrink.
While Ramona's gowns can cost up to $20,000, they are designed to withstand the test of time.
You know, like a lot of people say, oh, give me a break. I'm going to be wearing this dress for 4 hours. Yes, you may only be wearing it for 4 hours, but the reality is, think about it. You're going to be photographed in this. It's going to be passed on from generation to generation.
I wonder what she would design for me.
Anything goes. Anything goes.
Yeah.
So you could wear strapless, you could wear a halter, you could wear sleek, you could wear short, you could wear long. It really is a matter of what your personality is about.
And it's also a matter of location.
You certainly wouldn't be wanting to wear a big, huge ball gown at a beach wedding. Vice versa, you wouldn't be wanting to wear a little short, chiffon, flirty dress if you're getting married in a large cathedral.
I love this, because basically it's like I get to have all the fun and I don't have to get married.
But I still think it's time to put Ramona to the test.
I would love to see you sketch something for me. I hope you're up to the challenge here, Ramona. You're looking at me like I hate you for doing this on camera.
But try.
Let's do it.
We know that brides have been wearing white since Queen Victoria, but the modern bride has more than 200 shades of white to choose from.
You can go from eggshell to ivory to champagne to a color that we have in our collection called ice silver.
Ice silver, that's like almost like many shades of gray, which you want except in a prenup.
Yeah,
Am I right?
You do not want any shades of gray in a prenup, please. Yes, ironclad. Absolutely.
Okay, that is beautiful. All right, you passed the first test.
Oh, thank you.
I suppose being a bridal designer is a good thing. Okay, I just saw the dress that I want.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Hello. Bonjour. And look at the back.
Fabulous. I love that.
And look the way it moves.
And then I just love the idea of all that fabric getting in everybody's leg.
I'm dying to try on the real thing, so I'm taking Ramona to Kleinfeld.
Wow, look at you. Oh, that's where you checked me out. Hi. Okay, so this is the dress that I selected for you. What do you
Ramona,
think?
I mean, this is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Wait, do your brides all freak out when they try this on?
Well, some of them, yeah. I got to tell you, you look at Stacey, you look like a glamorous movie star in this.
I know.
But what's so crazy to me about it is this color. What is this color?
It's called mink. But yet, when you're going to be walking down in the aisle, people automatically think that you're wearing a white dress because it's very, very soft. Look how flattering it is on your skin coloring, for number one.
I know.
And then the other aspect is that this is a dress that you could definitely wear again. Go get a veil.
And here's the proof that fashion forward and bridal can go together. Because while a dress like this could be a great evening gown, it's easily transformed into a bridal gown.
Now, you look like a bride. Now, let me show you this.
And a blushy bride at that.
Wow. Does that not look hot? Does that not look hot? Mona, my boyfriend is having a heart attack right now. And he's like waking up, and don't panic, honey. It's all going to be fine. It's just make-believe. It's just play. I'm just trying it on.
Now pay attention here, boyfriend. This is when you're ready to say, I do kiss the bride. This is when the groom lifts off the blusher veil.
Wow.
And there she
Hug her up, hon.
My dream gown would be all lace, fitted from the top, and a long train satin, off the shoulders, ruching, like a little bit scrunchy here, buttons down the side, nothing too fancy, no princess gown, just very elegant and simple. Like a little cut here with layers of lace and tulle and lace and tulle.
When we come back, the designer whose name is synonymous with style. Us pedestrian people, we're just used to this in cotton. But when you come here, you find eyelet in taffeta. And later, my quest for a dress speeds up.
So I think we're going to go to the sexy.
I love it. Don't sell me short. We've been dazzled by some amazing dresses, and we've seen that the sky's the limit when it comes to style and price.
How much does this one go for? We'll talk later. Oh, okay, great.
And it's clear that the rise of couture is having a big influence on the modern bride. And choice really is the key in an era where anything goes.
How would you decide which ones? Look how many there are here.
I'm visiting Carolina Herrera in New York. She's a legend in the world of fashion, and her bridal collection reflects what today's bride is all about.
If they like to wear strapless, why not? If they don't want to wear no sleeves, why not sleeves? Or little bolero, or whatever. Whatever the bride feels well in it.
Carolina launched her first fashion collection in the early 80s, and her stylishly elegant designs have attracted many famous names, including Jackie Kennedy Onassis.
Jackie was a fantastic person, and she was a great inspiration, and she knew exactly what looked well on her.
And today, her evening gowns are a red carpet favorite for stars like Renee Zellweger. In fact, she designed Renee's wedding gown without even knowing it.
I didn't know she was getting married.
Oh, you didn't? You just made that dress?
Oh, I thought she was going to go to a party or something like that.
Carolina was one of the first big names in fashion to move into bridal.
Every collection that I show, from 81 to 86, I always ended up with a bridal gown. And the reason is because I love bridal. And I think it's the most important day in the life of any woman. And any woman you see, they want to be a bride. So it's full of hope, it's full of romance, it's everything. So I always ended up the shows with one bridal gown.
By 1986, her bridal collection was born, and her approach to choosing the right dress still stands today.
My philosophy is that the dress has to look perfect with the style of the bride, you see, without losing the sophistication and the allure and the elegance of the person who's going to wear it.
I would love for you to just show us some of these dresses. Like, you showed us the detail on this. I love the sort of oyster sequin.
One that has a little detail also.
So Carolina keeps the detail on her gowns simple, so they don't overwhelm the bride.
That is stunning.
It is very pretty.
See, most of us are just, us pedestrian people, we're just used to this in cotton. But when you come here, you find eyelet in taffeta.
And this one is only one detail, you see? There.
And if you are lucky enough to have this couture experience, remember, it's best not to bring a crowd with you.
I always say, you come alone with me. But they usually arrive. The first day they arrive with the mother and the father and a lot of family. Right. The second day they arrive with friends. That's a mistake. When you bring with too many people, it's a bit confusing because one says something and the other says something else, and it's very confusing.
So go to Carolina by yourself.
She'll even teach you how to walk properly in that big dress.
Some of these brides, when they come to me, they are so young. They have never worn a big dress or something like that. So I always ask them, are you going to know how to walk in it? Or we have to practice.
Do you practice with them? That is
Sometimes I do.
fantastic.
Yes.
I love that. You get a dress and walking lessons at the same
Sometimes I
time.
do because, you know, sometimes it's the first time that they wear a huge wedding gown.
Now, let me ask, made to order, what kind of price range are we talking
Well,
about?
let's not talk about prices. I don't know anything about prices. I'll tell you why.
Right, you know what?
It
That's
makes
right.
me, I will tell you why. It makes me so nervous to talk about pricing that I think my creativity stops.
Really? Okay, all right. So let's not worry about a dollar. It's not about a dollar amount when you're a bride anyway.
If it's beautiful, it doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter. When we return, the real power of a dress.
I mean, this is like, if I'd known, God, I would have actually considered getting married before.
And later, tips from the designer who's seen it all.
I know this sounds crazy, but there almost isn't a wedding I haven't done.